Good evening and welcome to Wiregrass Sports. We're glad to have you in Week 5. There's some schools on bye weeks this week, some not playing region games, but we're glad to have you. Glad you're joining us, and we'll get you final scores, have some coaches call in. I'm Brendan Adams. I'll be your host tonight. Also, our phone lines are open, 334-697-3644. There's a good game going on in Luverne right now between the Brantley Bulldogs and Luverne Tigers. Luverne's having some great special team plays. Defense has stepped up, and they've taken a lead at the moment. I know Enterprise is hosting Dothan tonight, and Dothan's taking that one away. Also, Pike County traveled to Abbeville tonight, and Abbeville's trying to come back here starting fourth quarter. Let's take a look at some of those scores now and see what's happening around the Wiregrass. Goshen with a big win tonight. Another one to mention that we saw there, GW Long coming back on Class 1A Elba. Elba playing host to GW Long tonight. And GW Long, Skipperville coming back there in the third quarter, taking the lead. Looks like they may finish that one off. Barber County with a tough loss tonight again. Eufaula with a big win tonight as well. Let's take a few words from our sponsors. When you visit these businesses, let them know that you saw them on Wiregrass Sports. You appreciate them supporting us, and we appreciate you supporting them.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
Your she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shed?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Burris Gracie today.
Hook's Barbecue, down-home barbecue in a counter-served setting, located on Emma Drive off of Highway 231 in Troy, Alabama.
The NFHS Learning Center is the leader in online education for the interscholastic community. At nfhslearn.com, you can find over 60 courses for coaches, administrators, officials, parents, students, and performing arts programs, including over 25 free courses such as concussion in sports, heat illness prevention, sudden cardiac arrest, and protecting students from abuse. For more information, visit the NFHS Learning Center.
South Alabama Stockyard, family owned and operated by cattle farmers right here in Southeast Alabama. Come every Wednesday at 12 p.m. and join the best buyers and sellers from all over the area. Whether you come for the experience, looking at getting into the cattle business, or maintaining and growing your farm, South Alabama Stockyard is where all the farmers are. Vendors are on site at every auction, so come on and have lunch with us. Located at 268 County Road 5522, Troy, Alabama.
TLC Plus is your one-stop shop for pressure washing, landscaping, custom woodworking, and full-service electrical work. Licensed and insured, there is no job too big or too small. They offer flexible hours with no overtime charges, weekdays until 8 p.m. and on Saturdays. With hundreds of satisfied customers from across the Wiregrass, TLC Plus has competitive pricing and the best warranty in the industry. Give them a call today at 334-268-1515.
Trojan Auto Parts of Troy, home of Napa Know-How. Stop by and see owners Mike and Melissa Kilcrease and their Napa Know-How team with over 100 years of combined experience. We're the only locally owned parts store in Pike County, and we're fully stocked and ready to serve you. We pride ourselves on being your go-to parts store, not only for the simple items, but we specialize in those hard-to-find items as well. Trojan Auto Parts, the right part at the right price at the right time. Napa, a name you've trusted here in Troy since 1945.
Know-how, Napa Know-how.
Hey, welcome back to Wiregrass Sports. I want to thank you again for joining us. Our phone lines are open, 334-697-3644. We want to hear from you, what game you were at tonight, what you saw. Call us. Let's talk high school football or talk anything that might be on your mind tonight. We've got a caller on the line now. Let's go to him. This is Brandon Adams. You're on Wiregrass Sports.
Yeah, say this is Coach Pouncey from Howland Home.
Hey, Coach Pouncey, how you doing?
Doing good, Brandon. How y'all this afternoon or tonight?
We're making it. We're making it. Now, how's your Friday night going?
It's going pretty good. We had a big victory tonight. So we traveled to Verbena, and we came out 60-0, and got to get a lot of younger guys more playing time. So we've really been fortunate to develop some younger guys for the future on the back half of the games there lately.
I know it's far travel, but I guess it's worth it so you can get some kids in the game to get some reps that normally don't see stuff like that and get some experience.
Well, absolutely, and that's what we do. We watch the film, and and we know that Verbena's been a little down the past couple of years from what they've been in the past, and they're kind of in the rebuilding mode, and we're kind of just hitting our stride. So we expected to go in and win the game, absolutely. But we really had a really good week of practice. Our kids came in focused and every day, and always tell them don't take a Friday night for granted, because you only you never guaranteed another one, and you only get so many in your lifetime. So we had a really good week of practice, and we executed well, and our younger guys got a lot of, like I said, a lot of valuable playing time, and a lot of developmental happened tonight. So. Yeah,
and congratulations to you, Coach. Getting into week 5 now, you're looking to the second half of the season now. What's on your mind?
Well, what's on my mind right now is we got Zion Chapel next week, and we travel there. And if we win that game, we have sealed a playoff spot. So it'd be good if we can get that victory and get an invite to the dance to the playoffs, and then go ahead and have that under our belt. And then, of course, we want to compete for a region championship and going to Luverne coming to us that next week with the gauntlet of Luverne, New Broughton, and Goshen. So it's our schedule's about to heat up, and we're going to see what we're made of. And, hopefully we can finish strong and make a push. And, I believe in my guys that we can make a run and hopefully take this thing as far as we can go.
Well, once again, congratulations on your win tonight, Coach. Good luck to you next week against Zion Chapel, and we appreciate your time.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for all y'all do, and go Squadron.
Yes, sir. That was Coach Pouncey. Highland Home traveled to Verbena tonight, as you heard him say, and come away with a big win, putting up 60 points on the scoreboard, getting some kids in there, playing Zion Chapel next week, and getting into the second half of the season with the heart of region play. Let's take a look at some of those scores, see if some of them's final scores now, and we'll be back in just a second.
Preston's Steak and Grill in Troy and Laverne serves quality food cooked over a wood-fired grill. Call us for any event you may need catered. Located at 1647 US 231 Troy and 149 Forest Avenue in Laverne.
Coaches teach your kids to dream. Coaches teach your kids to overcome. Coaches teach your kids good sportsmanship. Coaches teach your kids proper technique. But who teaches your coaches?
Veterinary Hospital. Our goal at Laverne Veterinary Hospital is to provide the ultimate care because our animal friends teach us more than we could expect and love us more than we could hope. Dr. Troy Jones, Dr. Lewis Jones, and Dr. Brittany Reynolds will treat your pets like family. Mr. Perry Hill is available by appointment for your furry friends' grooming needs, serving you at the convenient location of 918 South Forest Avenue in Laverne.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
The she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shed.
She shear?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Burrice Gracie today.
Hook's Barbecue, down-home barbecue in a counter-served setting, located on Emma Drive off of Highway 231 in Troy, Alabama.
The NFHS Learning Center is the leader in online education for the interscholastic community. At NFHSLearn.com, you can find over 60 courses for coaches, administrators, officials, parents, students, and performing arts programs, including over 25 free courses such as concussion in sports, heat illness prevention, sudden cardiac arrest, and protecting students from abuse. For more information, visit the NFHS Learning Center.
South Alabama Stockyard, family owned and operated by cattle farmers right here in Southeast Alabama. Come every Wednesday at 12 p.m. and join the best buyers and sellers from all over the area. Whether you come for the experience, looking at getting into the cattle business, or maintaining and growing your farm, South Alabama Stockyard is where all the farmers are. Vendors are on site at every auction, so come on and have lunch with us. Located at 268 County Road 5522, Troy, Alabama.
Welcome back to Wiregrass Sports. The phone lines are open, 334-697-3644. If you attended a high school football game tonight, we'd like to hear from you. If you were sitting at home watching one and just want to talk high school football, give us a call as well. We'd like to hear from you. We're hoping to get some more coaches on here shortly. Just checked out Facebook. One of the most comments I see is, what are the score of this game? What are the score of that game? So let's hit those scores again just to keep you updated so you can see. I know people come on and go off just to see the scores. Hey, that's why we're here. It's Friday night finals. Let's take a look at them. Welcome back to Wiregrass Sports. Glad to have you tonight. Hey, our phone lines are open, 334-697-3644. Give us a call. We want to hear from you. Looking at some of these scores, looks like Cottonwood's going to fall to New Brockton. That was a close one, 19-10. I knew New Brockton's going to try to battle for, that second playoff spot in that region. That's a tough region there. With Goshen and Highland Home and Luverne. That's a tough one. Dale County's going to fall tonight to one of those top 3A contenders that we have from Southeast Alabama, Providence Christian. They're on track again to make the playoffs just as they did last year and went deep in the playoffs all the way to the fourth round. Geneva County with a big win tonight over Sampson. Sampson had high hopes starting this season. Done very well throughout the first of the season. Got to Goshen. Second half of that game fell off, and it just seems like it's been downhill ever since. Zion Chapel with a big win tonight over Kinston. They'll face Highland Home next week. That will be a contest for them. Eufaula again with a big win, as we said earlier. GW Long's going to pull out a win tonight over Elba, coming back in the third quarter. GW Long was down in that game, but they are going to come back and defeat Elba tonight. Enterprise falling big to Dothan, 47-9. Ayrton with a big win tonight over Slocum. And Pike County is going to be a final over Abbeville, 18-12. Let's check out these sponsors one more time. Let's get some phone calls, and we'll be back.
TLC Plus is your one-stop shop for pressure washing, landscaping, custom woodworking, and full-service electrical work. Licensed and insured, there is no job too big or too small. They offer flexible hours with no overtime charges, weekdays until 8 p.m. and on Saturdays. With hundreds of satisfied customers from across the Wiregrass, TLC Plus has competitive pricing and the best warranty in the industry. Give them a call today at 334-268-1515.
Trojan Auto Parts of Troy, home of Napa Know-How. Stop by and see owners Mike and Melissa Kilcrease and their Napa Know-How team with over 100 years of combined experience. We're the only locally owned parts store in Pike County, and we're fully stocked and ready to serve you. We pride ourselves on being your go-to parts store, not only for the simple items, but we specialize in those hard-to-find items as well. Trojan Auto Parts, the right part at the right price at the right time. Napa, a name you've trusted here in Troy since 1945.
Preston's Steak and Grill in Troy and Laverne serves quality food cooked over a wood-fire grill. Call us for any event you may need catered. Located at 1647 US 231 Troy and 149 Forest Avenue in Laverne.
Coaches teach your kids to dream. Coaches teach your kids to overcome. Coaches teach your kids good sportsmanship. Coaches teach your kids proper technique. But who teaches your coaches?
Laverne Veterinary Hospital. Our goal at Laverne Veterinary Hospital is to provide the ultimate care because our animal friends teach us more than we could expect and love us more than we could hope. Dr. Troy Jones, Dr. Lewis Jones, and Dr. Brittany Reynolds will treat your pets like family. Mr. Perry Hill is available by appointment for your furry friends' grooming needs, serving you at the convenient location of 918 South Forest Avenue in Laverne.
Well, it finally happened, Zachary. Somebody burned down my she shed.
Nobody burned down your she shed, Cheryl.
Well, my she shed's on fire.
The she shed was struck by lightning.
Zachary, is my she shed covered by State Farm?
Your she shed's covered, Cheryl.
You hear that, Victor? I'm getting a new she shear she shed.
She shear?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful news.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Burrise Gracie today.
Welcome back to Wiregrass Sports. If you're just now joining us, our phone lines are open, 334-697-3644. We just had Coach Kilcrease look like I might have lost him. Let's give him another minute to come back on. Hey, we want to hear from you. Give us a call tonight. Let us know what game you were at, what you saw. Let's see if we can't get Coach Kilcrease back. Let's try him now. Hey, Coach Kilcrease, you there? Hey, I can hear you. Video seems a little spotty. Congratulations on the big win tonight.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know it's always good.
Let me just call.
Just go ahead. Just take it and go ahead. Tell us about the game, what you saw.
And yeah, we ran. Blake Carroll had another big night for us. Then he's not new. He's been practicing, but this is his first game playing. Brian Smith had a big game at running back. Ian Finn at quarterback. Maddox Herring was.
I think we lost Coach Kilcrease there. It looks like he's still on the field when he called us. We'll try to get him on the phone. If he could call in, that would be great. So we'll try to get him on the phone so we can have a better reception there. Give us just a second. Let's hear from this sponsor, and we'll get him to call in.
Hook's Barbecue, down-home barbecue in a counter-served setting, located on Emma Drive off of Highway 231 in Troy, Alabama.
The NFHS Learning Center is the leader in online education for the interscholastic community. At NFHSLearn.com, you can find over 60 courses for coaches, administrators, officials, parents, students, and performing arts programs, including over 25 free courses such as concussion in sports, heat illness prevention, sudden cardiac arrest, and protecting students from abuse. For more information, visit the NFHS Learning Center.
Welcome back. Let's go to the phone now. Hey, Coach Gilcrease.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Hey, I can hear you a lot better now.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Hey, I'm glad to, I was glad to see you on the field calling into Wiregrass Sports. We appreciate your time. Congratulations on the big win tonight.
Thank you. Thank you. I thought our guys played really well and controlled the ball game for the most part. We let them get a couple of scores there late in the game, and I think it was 41 to, 19 or so at one time. But I was very pleased with our guys.
So the first half of the game was closer?
No, we really jumped on them. I think it was 21-0, 28-0, and we sort of maintained that lead. They'd score, and then we'd come right back and score. So it sort of stayed 3-4 score game majority of the night to the end.
Well, I know we didn't get to talk to you last week, but congratulations for last week. And you said it was a 3-score game most of the game tonight, but hey, congratulations coming back from 26-0 deficit last week.
Yeah, that was a crazy game. When you called, I think you called in. I'm not so sure we weren't finished, or we were finished at the time. That was the longest game ever. Of course, with the score, and obviously so. But yeah, our guys, they didn't quit last week, and you get down like that, and even in the third quarter, we were down 3 scores, probably 6 minutes to go in the third quarter, and then just blew it open. And it's we've got potential on this team. We got to put 4 quarters together, and we got to get healthy. We're so banged up. We had 3 starters that didn't even dress tonight, and it's sort of been that way the whole year. Excuse me. We need to get them healthy for us to reach our potential.
So, what's the status of your quarterback, Herring?
He played tonight. He didn't start, but he played probably 4 series. I think he scored on all 4 of them. He threw the ball well, it's good to have him back. He had a really good week of practice, and he's huge for our offense. There's no question. So we need him. But Ian Finn, 8th grade Ian Finn, has stepped in and started 3 ball games. We've won all 3, and 2 of those were region games. So he's going to be special. And he's only an 8th grader, 13 years old, and is just makes a lot of great, smart decisions. Puts us in positions to he's really good at reading zone, and he's a good athlete too. So we're excited about the future with him there.
Well, congratulations again, Coach. Who do you have on the schedule next week?
We got a big one. We got Abbeville next week at home.
That one will be a tough one, but we know, hey, it is possible for you to overcome the deficit. So, anything's possible. I appreciate your time, Coach.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. That was Coach Gilcrease tonight. Ayrton with another big win, and next week's going to be a big fight for that region top spot. Top 2 makes playoffs, so next week will be a big game as Ayrton plays host to Abbeville. Let's take a look at those scores one more time if you're just joining us, and we'll be right back. Let's see if we can get another caller on the phone. Let's go to the phone now. Joshua Hodge calling us from Luverne.
How are you guys tonight?
We're doing good. How are you?
Doing well. We had
So-
a close game for a while here.
I watched most of it up till halftime, and it looks like those Luverne Tigers, between special teams and defense, took it away in the third quarter.
They did. Luverne got out to a 14-0 lead before the half, but a turnover on the opening kickoff of the second half. Luverne was getting the ball, but a big turnover by the Bulldogs. They cashed that in, get it back, go up, tie the game 14-14. A big play by number 11 for the Bulldogs as he fought off several tacklers to fight his way into the end zone. Was a little shaken up on the play, and if you followed the game, his absence in the second half really hurt the Bulldogs. He was not only did he score the tying touchdown, but he handled their kicking duties. They had a 3-yard punt one time from the 2-yard line, had another punt returned for a touchdown, and like you said, special teams and turnovers, along with a stout pass rush and good defense by the Luverne Tigers, ended up with the 47-14 margin for the final score here.
Well, I know Coach Riles is going to be happy about that, and nothing against Brantley. Brantley, that Bulldog defense was on top of it too, with several sacks that I saw.
Well, I was, doing the broadcast along with a couple ex-Luverne players that played for Glenn Daniels, and some comments were made, into the fourth quarter that, just one player made a huge difference for the Bulldogs, and if he's there in the second half, you're probably talking about a 6-point, if not tie game, going into the fourth quarter. Obviously, it's a big rivalry game. Both teams would love to win, but each team heads into region play next week. The Brantley Bulldogs will be hosting the Elba Tigers from Brantley. That'll be a great clash. The winner of that game, the favorite to host a playoff game in Class 1A, and the Luverne Tigers, they're going to be hosting the Goshen Eagles in a very important game for them. So, this game, it'll mean a lot tonight. We're seeing the alma mater and some of the festivities here post-game. But next week, those games start mattering in terms of playoffs. So how well can there's going to be a lot of sore bodies tonight. Cramps a factor as the heat is unseasonal for the first game of fall. But, a few injuries on both sides, cramps on both sides. But how can these teams turn the page from a big rivalry game now and head into both critical matchups in region play?
Yes, sir. I know next week is a big week. Hey, it's halfway through the season, but you're getting the heart of that region play. We appreciate your phone call, Josh, and look forward to talking to you next
Brandon,
week.
Always a pleasure, and thanks to Wiregrass Sports for the scores throughout the game tonight. It's a huge help. We couldn't make it every week without you. Thanks,
Yes.
Brandon. Talk to you next week.
Thank you. That was Joshua Hodge down in Luverne tonight with that big in-county rivalry between Luverne Tigers and Brantley Bulldogs. Luverne's going to come away with a victory. Those are two different classes, 2A and 1A, so that is not a region game that's going to hurt either one of them, but they are great. Give us just a second. Let's get Coach Snyder on the phone.
Hello?
Hey, Coach Snyder, how you doing?
I'm doing good, sir. We're doing real good.
Well, congratulations on a big win tonight.
Yes, sir. Always great to get a win, especially when you come down and play a good team like Coach Powell's Georgiana Panthers. We're very, very lucky. Had the ball to bounce our way a few times, which was good to have that.
Yes, sir. I know, also you're happy to get those kids in there that normally don't see playing time, get some reps, and get that experience. So is there anything?
Yes, sir. It was good.
Anything tonight that you been wanting to capitalize on that you saw working that hasn't been before?
Our special teams did a little bit better. We had a lot of great play there. Had a couple of defensive touchdowns. So very proud of those things there. But got Luverne coming up next week, so we got a lot of stuff we got to fix to be able to play with that group.
Yeah, I'm sure you've got a full week of preparation ready for the team, especially after their big win tonight against Brantley. So they'll be hyped up, and, they'll feel that momentum's going their way.
Yes, sir, it is. Coach Riles has got that group going. They're a real good ball team, and Coach Jones has got a great team there in Brantley. So that just shows, just how good Luverne is. But, that's why it's called a game, and that's why you play it. And that's what we're going to tell our guys. We can play with anybody if we work at it. And we're going to be ready to play next week.
I believe it. Good luck to you. And, hey, I'm sure this is why we played the past 5 weeks, is for week 6 and on, getting to the heart of this region play.
Yes, sir, that is correct.
Well, we appreciate your time, Coach Snyder, and good luck to you next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Have a good weekend.
Yes, sir. You too. If you're just joining us, I want to thank you for joining us on Wiregrass Sports. Hey, give us a call, 334-697-3644. We'll show you some of the scores. Everything should be finalized for tonight right now. All right, let's go to the phones and take another caller now. Coach Roland Jones from Brantley. How you doing, Coach?
All right.
Tough loss tonight. I know, this is one that you look forward to every year. Great first half. Special teams from what I saw in the second half.
Yeah, our Bryce Dunn, our punter, went out, and, backup punting never, we worked some there, and we just didn't do the things we needed to do. They've got a very good football team and 15 seniors, and, they're going to do very well, I hope.
I know you've got to be happy with your defense to, some aspect. I know there was at least 3 or 4 sacks in the game.
Yeah, we played okay on defense. Offensively, we moved the ball a couple times and didn't get in the end zone. And, when we got tied at 14-14, we had a chance, and they picked up a punt and run it back. And then, that's football. Our youth showed tonight, and we got several injuries, beat up a little bit, but that's part of it. We gotta wake up and go again tomorrow.
It is. You said it. That's football. I believe it was in the third quarter. Your defense had a great 4th down stand in the red zone to stop Luverne, and it looked like momentum had swung your way. But that's when one of those muff punts went. They picked it up, run it down for a touchdown after 3 and outs on offense, and it looked like it just stopped.
It did, and and like I said, that comes from youth, and we'll get there. We're gonna keep working. We'll get there. We'll get there one day. We just got to keep going.
Who you got next week, Coach?
We got Elba.
Elba. They fell to GW Long tonight. Close game. They were up for most of the first half, but GW Long come back, and they're going to fall to GW Long. Hey, we appreciate your time, Coach.
Yes, sir. Thank you, and see you later.
Yes, sir. Good luck to you next week. We hope to hear from you.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
Coach Roland Jones from Brantley. Tough loss tonight to Luverne. Let's check out some of our sponsors again. We'll be right back.
South Alabama Stockyard, family owned and operated by cattle farmers right here in Southeast Alabama. Come every Wednesday at 12 p.m. and join the best buyers and sellers from all over the area. Whether you come for the experience, looking at getting into the cattle business, or maintaining and growing your farm, South Alabama Stockyard is where all the farmers are. Vendors are on site at every auction, so come on and have lunch with us. Located at 268 County Road 5522, Troy, Alabama.
TLC Plus is your one-stop shop for pressure washing, landscaping, custom woodworking, and full-service electrical work. Licensed and insured, there is no job too big or too small. They offer flexible hours with no overtime charges, weekdays until 8 p.m. and on Saturdays. With hundreds of satisfied customers from across the Wiregrass, TLC Plus has competitive pricing and the best warranty in the industry. Give them a call today at 334-268-1515.
Trojan Auto Parts of Troy, home of Napa Know-How. Stop by and see owners Mike and Melissa Kilcrease and their Napa Know-How team with over 100 years of combined experience. We're the only locally owned parts store in Pike County, and we're fully stocked and ready to serve you. We pride ourselves on being your go-to parts store, not only for the simple items, but we specialize in those hard-to-find items as well. Trojan Auto Parts, the right part at the right price at the right time. Napa, a name you've trusted here in Troy since 1945.
Preston's Steak and Grill in Troy and Laverne serves quality food cooked over a wood-fired grill. Call us for any event you may need catered. Located at 1647 US 231 Troy and 149 Forest Avenue in Laverne.
Coaches teach your kids to dream. Coaches teach your kids to overcome. Coaches teach your kids good sportsmanship. Coaches teach your kids proper technique. But who teaches your coaches?
I want to thank you for joining us tonight in Week 6. Hey, write this number down, 334-697-3644. That is our number. Next week, we get into the real heart of region play where teams start fighting it out to get that 1 and 2 spot in the region, where at the end of the season, that's all that matters, to make the playoffs. I want to thank you for joining us again tonight. Let's go now to Scott Riles. He just come on. It looks like he's maybe still on the field. Coach Riles, you there?
My God. Hey.
Hey, Coach Riles.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
It was a good win for
us. So, anything you want to talk about the game? Special teams. I know special teams was huge.
You want to talk about the game? Yeah, well, we had some boo-boos on special teams, and we had some good plays. So, just a combination of things. We fumbled. We were up 14.5. Fumbled the second half kickoff. They got it down there deep and just scored on us. Also, good to see, brother. And then we also made a big play when they were punting. So we picked up one, Aaron Gregory, and run it back in. The guy shanked the punt, runs in, probably about 30 yards. That put us back up 20-14. So, yeah, special teams were big tonight.
I know, they had a big stop there in the red zone, 4th down, went 3 and out, and then that's when it looked like it turned around. They muffed a punt. You had a guy pick it up and run it in the end zone.
Right, that's right. That was a huge play. They those guys fought hard. Like I say, we give them some good stuff, and they took advantage of it. You know, when you give good teams on there like we did, fumbling the second half kickoff and that kind of stuff, it'll come back to haunt you sometime. But our guys fought hard. We've been through a lot of sickness this week. I think I had 15 guys out of practice Tuesday, so we just hung tough and played some good old Luverne Tiger football tonight all the way to the end.
Well, congratulations to you, Coach. We appreciate you taking a few minutes of your time, and good luck to you next week against Goshen.
Yes, sir.
That was Coach Riles from Luverne. Big victory tonight in that in-county rivalry there against Brantley. He'll take on Goshen next week. Hey, want to thank you for joining us. Let's take a look at those final scores, and we'll roll through the matchups for next week. Hey, have a good night. Have a good weekend. Join us next Friday night, 9:30 on Wiregrass Sports.